Maxwell-Smith was a loving mother and an active member of the Little Burgundy community. She moved to Montreal in 1939 and lived the rest of her life becoming a more and more important part of the neighborhood. Today, we have her son, Shane Smith, and her neighbor, Kelly Thompson, to fill in some of the blanks of who she was. Your mother was really active in the community. What exactly did she do?
Well, we mentioned she worked at Westmount High for a very long time. She took care of the garden that was over here. She was the first manager of the garden on the Senior and St. Jacques. She did a lot for the kids in the community, like placing them in foster homes and get them places where they could live. That's a lot of things that she has done in this community.
How was it growing up having so many siblings that were biological and foster?
Growing up was kind of awesome because you built different type of characters and different type of people that were there. And we had a lot of fun. It was noisy and it was just a great thing. And we all got along well. She was raised that way. She was just caring from day one. She just wanted to make sure people had everything, food on the table, and they were taken care of and place to live. And I remember she used to always feed the homeless guy outside my house, and I used to tell her, stop feeding, you're gonna have like 5 guys outside my house. And that's what happened. Well, she said they need to eat. And I said, okay. And she noticed like a whole bunch of homeless guys looking for sandwiches on the street, and it was amazing.
You also helped in the community. Did you ever have a chance to work with just Mrs. Maxwell-Smith?
You know, I met Mrs. Maxwell-Smith when I first moved down here in 1989. She was an inspirational woman. The first time I met her, she was so warm and she was walking her dog. And I had just moved down here, so I felt kind of isolated, didn't really know anybody. It was winter time, everybody was in the house. And she was just, well, hello, darling. I didn't get to actually work with her in the community, but I got to learn from her, which is probably even more important.
What were some of the things that Jessie Maxwell-Smith had to go through to get done what she felt had to be done?
Well, she had to climb mountains because she had to go through a lot of people to get things done, and she had to get a group together to help her organize these things to get things done because nobody wanted to do anything about it. People in the neighborhood were really kind of scared to step up to the plate and challenge people, but she was the type of person that would challenge that person with a committee to make sure things got done the proper way for everybody.
What Jessie Maxwell-Smith did was set the stage, open the doors, and give people not only the hope, but the oomph needed to actually go out and do stuff.
Now we're in Jessie Maxwell-Smith Park, and I would like to ask you both some questions. What are some things that you had to go through to get done what she thought needed to be done to help others?
I think it's important to mention we're talking about a black woman in a city that isn't always equitable to people of color. So you can just imagine in the 70s, in the 80s, what a black woman had to go through up in Westmount to take her rightful place. History's made. We have this beautiful park in Little Burgundy named after a wonderful black woman who really helped build the community.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't have said any better.